Radio Garage back on the bench here. Thanks for joining me. On the bench we have a General Lee, I was about to say Connex, General Lee new batch, new radio. So this is one from the last few that I got in. I had pre-ordered from months and months ago. I heard about these coming a long time ago and they finally showed up, and this is, let me just see here. So this new batch, if anybody sees these pop up anywhere, they're going to be saying 2111. So these are from 11 of 21, and they just are finally showing up at places like my shop here and other places. I'm seeing them getting stock. So looks like everybody will probably get a chance to get one of these. And I'm just selling what I had pre-ordered. I don't want anything really more as far as new radios. I want to get you guys squared away that are waiting on getting repairs done and looking to send stuff in, because I know I keep saying in the emails to people, I've had people like email me 2-3 times and I keep having to put them off for another couple weeks, but I'm really honestly hoping it's only going to be another couple weeks, and then I could take that notice down. Maybe I'll take it down secretly. I'll switch the notice. I won't say nothing in a video. I'll just see who notices on the website, and we'll see what happens. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to remember everybody that emailed me, so people are going to have to get in touch with me when the time comes. But let's get on with this one. This is a General Lee for Shawn, and I think it came out great, bud. Let's just see what we got going on the meters. Now I know you wanted the low dead key, and I do want to say too, thank you for everybody for keeping me busy before I forget. So let's check this out for Shawn here. This is his new General Lee, and I want to get my settings here set up. Alright, low power, Shawn, you want it, I believe you wanted, let me double check here. Yeah, 3 watts you wanted, okay. I have it from the email. Let's just check that. Now we're gonna get the different reading on the LP. When I set carriers, I set them off the bird. I set them off the analog meter. So we got dead on 3 there. Actually, let me make it even a little bit easier for you. Let me put a 5 watt slug in, just so you know. And we're going to try to be as accurate as possible. So a 5 watt slug, just a hair under 3. Okay. I figured be a little bit under than over. So there's your low carrier where you wanted it. Alright. And here's, go up to high. Bird's giving us about almost 9. And we got 8 on the LP. Turn the mic gain up and we'll see what she's swinging. This is performance tune-up and alignment. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 5. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 5 5. Audio 1 2 3 4 and 5. So not quite 50. Put the peak on. Got the fresh batteries in her now. Audio 55555. Oh yeah, she keeps hitting that 45, about 45. Yeah, a little over 40 on the bird there. So it is easier to read that. I know the numbers jump around on the LP a bit, so that's why I always like to run the both meters. And okay, so that's that. That shows us our power. Oh, let me show you what it's swinging actually from low, Shawn, just so you know for your amp. Alright, peak's still on. Hello, audio 1 2 3 4 5. Audio 1 2, looks like about 25-30 range, but then on the peak she jumps past 30. But audio 1 2 3 4 5. I'd say probably 25-30 range there on the bird. Looked like she was jumping a bit, so I'm gonna turn my peak back off. We'll check it out on the scope there for you. And next video after this one, I have a Cobra 148 that I did a crap ton of work on. It's got a Digimax kit and all that stuff, and then I hooked up a frequency counter to it, and it's a green counter and everything on the radio is blue. So what I want to do is I got some blue digits ordered. I'm going to get that swapped over, and then I'll be able to do that video. So it won't be a new radio video after this one. Just giving you guys a little idea there. Okay, what am I doing? Alright, so there's our high carrier. Let me get the audio on here. Okay, there we go. And I got to steady it up in a second here. Go. Takes a little bit to get the settings right, but there she is. Alright, so that's on what is that? So that is on low. So this is on low actually. Here's our mic gain still all the way up. Now I'm gonna switch it to high. Okay, and we'll take a look at her on high. Same thing, exact same waveform, just larger now because we have more voltage with the higher wattage. So everything's looking great. Could even zoom in on those negatives a little bit more. Okay, nothing's pinched. So let me get that turned off. Really nice the way these come out. Connex 3300s, General Lee's. I really like these radios because it's got my favorite board in, of course. Favorite board being the 3600 series, which this is a 15C, the old 14. Everybody remembers the 14B. Just a great classic board. Takes to mods. Excellent. Great to work on from a tech standpoint. And yeah, I just you know, kind of the radio chassis that I learned on. So I kind of just have a special place for it. But let's check it out over the air here, guys. Alright, still using the Ranger here. 22, let me get the radio on 22. Turn this up, turn the RF gain down a little bit. Audio 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we got the echo on. 1 2 3 4 5. Put the echo off. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. 1 1. Yeah, we're back with that big rig echo. All right. Now, the other thing you were concerned about was the talkback, because in these, like you had mentioned, hopefully this isn't, I don't know, it looks kind of funny in the viewfinder here. This is coming out alright for you guys. But, yeah, talkback from the factory on these absolutely blows. All these, like I was just saying, Connex, General Lee's, Ranger that are built on this same platform, they all blow from the factory. So I got that taken care of. Here's a talkback speaker. Now it doesn't really matter where I point it, but I'll just point it up that way and put the talkback on. I'm going to get off that monitor channel from the other radio, and let's just see what it sounds like here. 1 1 2. Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually the radio. That's the radio speaker. I didn't plug this. I didn't plug the damn external speaker in. Okay. Well, you got to hear it from the radio. Yep. Now I gotta try to get that in there. Okay. All right. Now it's in. 1 2. Whoa. Hello. 1 2 3 that loud enough for you? Oh boy, how about it? Hey, break 19 radio check. Yeah, how's my echo? Not too much, is it? Yeah, it is? Yeah, okay. How about there? 1, 2? Gotcha. Back with the receiver test. Negative 112. This one came out really nice. And right there. This one from the factory, when I started to do the receiver alignment, for some reason was really detuned. Not sure why, but just thought I'd make note of that. If anybody picks up one of these and if you're having an issue, could be a factory misalignment. All right, let's get this undone. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Nice strong signal at 12 dB. Let's drop this down a little bit here more. Let's take it down. Let's take it down. 1, 2. Let's see if it'll hear 130 maybe. Yeah, hear it in there. This one's got a really nice receiver on it. That's 30% modulation at negative 130. All right, good. Spectrum analyzer. Let's see what we got going on here. Now, I'm going to start this one off a little bit different. I haven't done this in a while before, and this kind of thing here is really good for when I get a radio, and I got to remember to do this. A blown out radio. I'll give you guys a good idea of what a blown out radio looks like as far as really splattering adjacent channels, like couple channels up and down. Now, in order to see that, you got to knock the span way down. Okay. So here's a 100K span. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking into this because this is only a 50 watt dummy load, and as you guys saw already, the radio does almost 50 watts, so I don't really want to heat up the dummy load in here too much. But let me just show you and give you an idea of how nice and clean the signal is on this. So there's our signal. Okay, now if the limiter was clipped, or you know, everything just blown wide open as far as modulation turned wide open, because basically turning the modulation wide open and a clipped radio is the exact same thing. You would see that your reference signal, okay, would blow out like this to the sides. It'd get real wide, and it actually not even drop off if it's really bad. It would just pretty much go boom like that. And I can't show you right now because this radio's you know, not jacked up, but yeah, next time I get a jacked up radio in here, I'll show you guys that. So if I forget, somebody yell at me in the next video. Well, it won't be the next one, like I said. I already know what that one's gonna be. Oh. Okay, let me redo this here. 5 megahertz. Okay, there's our 5 and 30. Nothing there. Beautiful. 60. Got rid of everything. Alright, so that's that. Sorry if this video is dragging on a little bit, guys. Just kind of going off on some side stuff here, talking a little bit. And I know a lot of the videos I kind of just rush through and just show the results, and I forget that I want to touch on different things. Which, another thing I'd like to say, getting a lot of emails about people wanting to set up their radios and asking, you know, what settings to put them at, and like you got to look at it like from my side. If you for instance, somebody will say, I'm working on a radio, my own, personal radio, whatever, and they ask me where to set the gate voltage on, say, a MOSFET radio. Okay, so say I tell you, which first of all, there is no set number, but let's just say I come up with a number, and I say set it at 3.5 volts. Okay. So you set it at 3.5 volts, and for whatever reason the radio blows up. And now you're kind of come at me and tell me that it's, well, you're the one that told me to set it at that, yada yada. So it's a liability issue. I can't tell you, stuff like that. The other thing is, trying to fix radios through emails, can't do it. Okay, because if I sit there and write a bunch of emails back and forth, that's really not fair, because then I'm to other paying customers, that I'm taking away time from their build or their time on the bench, and that's putting their radio far behind. So that's just not fair to the other customers. All right, enough of that. That's it for this one. I do apologize if I rambled on there a little bit on some different things, but just kind of chilling right now on the bench here, getting this one wrapped up. I'll get the video now uploaded, and it's late, doing my second round here. It's usually what I do, guys. I don't know, you guys that talk to me regularly, my schedule. I do a round about, I'll do 6, 7, 8 hours during the day, and then I'll do another 4, 5, 6 hours in the evening. So right now is my evening shift, and so that's it for tonight. I'm gonna get this thing shut down, get the bench shut down, and call it a night. Hope everybody has a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Radio Garage, we're off the key.